Hello and welcome to Network Security Hands-On. Today I'm going to show you some useful tools used by attackers in the reconnaissance phase of any attack, which is a phase used at the beginning of the attack to gather as much information as possible about the victim to launch a targeted attack against this victim. So first I'm gonna show you the lab in hand today. We have a host machine with a Windows 7 running on it, and we have a guest machine with a Fedora on a VMware player. So the network configuration is simple. We have here an IP address 10.10.75.1, and it's utilizing the option network connection option host only. So the VMnet1 of the Windows will be an IP in the same subnet 75.2. So if we tested the ping between the host and the guest, it's okay, although you can always change the IP address of the Fedora like that using the system administration. Okay, you can edit here, but don't forget to deactivate and activate like shut no shut on the Cisco router. We can also make a mount point between the two systems in case we need to move any file from the host to the guest or vice versa. So we have here a Windows share, a folder called Windows share. We have enabled sharing for this folder, and this is the sharing path. Okay, so on the Linux Fedora, we can create a dir in the we can make a dir in the mount folder called the Windows share. Okay, and then we can mount using the SMP file system. Using the SMP file system, and provide the username and password will be provided later. Here is the port, and then the share path of the Windows, which will be the Windows share folder. Okay, and then the destination just created. Okay, you know, the Linux is case sensitive, so okay, so we are done now. If we open here the computer file system mount, we have here the Windows share. Okay, great. So going back, we have the nmap. Start with nmap tool, very rich tool. We can monitor what the nmap will do using Wireshark. So we'll capture on interfaces. Which interface? We have here two VMnet interfaces. So we can simply know by initiating first nmap. Here we'll make a OS fingerprinting against the 10.10 10.75.2 the Windows one. Okay, so if you look at the interface here, this interface is the one increasing, so can start in the options, just disable this option and then start. Okay, so we can run it again. You can see yourself how many SYN packets are being sent by the nmap to the victim here, or the Windows, trying to know what's OS running on this machine. Actually, it utilizes many fields in the TCP/IP packet, like the TTL, the time to live, the combination of FIN-push, urgent flags, the responses received from the host machine determine the type of the machine running, and we can see the report here. Here we have 4 open ports over the target machine. We know here that it's Microsoft Windows Vista. This is not correct, 100% correct, because it's Windows 7, but by all means it's useful information. You know, it's Windows at the end. Okay, there is a graphical version of nmap called Nmap. Okay, so if you open the nmap, you have here the options: intense scan, operating system detection, quick scan. So if we choose this one and start the scan, you will get the useful information here. And again, the Wireshark is capturing the scans going on. Here the discovered OMA ports are listed. So you can see this is very useful tool to get information about your victim before you start launching attack against it. Okay, for example, here you know that the MSRPC port is open, the NetBIOS is open, so you can search for vulnerabilities against these ports, and this will be our next step. We know that this is Microsoft machine, Windows machine. With these open ports, we'll search for vulnerabilities in this direction. Okay, so closing this one. Okay, going back to our next tool. Our next tool will be Nessus. First we need to open Nessus, the server daemon. We need to load it like that. We need to load it in background. Okay, and then we can launch the client. The client version. Okay, we can now try to connect the client to the server. Okay, I'm now connected. So we find here plenty of categories of attacks. So for Windows, you have here many profiles for the Windows. So for example, let's start this one. If the attack is successful, you will receive VC Anywhere is running on this board. Okay, so for going to start the scan, we have to define the target. So 10.10.75.2. Here you can monitor what's going on by Wireshark. Still waiting for the checks to finish. Okay, now the Nessus finished the scanning and the report is ready. So in the subnet we just highlight it, get here the host we were scanning, and then we get here the port results. Okay, so just highlight any port and check the security node. So said that the DCE RPC service is running on the remote host, and this conform with port scanning done by Nmap. Okay, let's take another one, SNMP. It's possible to obtain the list of the network interfaces installed on the remote host by sending SNMP requests with the OID. So now you have the report, the complete report from Nessus in hand. You can start a good start to go through these vulnerabilities and start your targeted attack against your victim. So that's all for today. I hope that you understand new things, and that this session was beneficial for all of you. Thank you very much.